This month we come to you from the breathtaking Glen Etive, location of numerous films including Harry Potter, Braveheart, The 39 Steps and of course the Bond film Skyfall. Much of the Glen was originally owned by generations of Ian Fleming's family and therefore fittingly doubled as the ancestral home of James Bond in the film Skyfall. Viewers may recognise much of the scenery from this epic Bond movie, which featured Daniel Craig as 007 and Judi Dench as M. And it is to this iconic glen that members of County Deerstalking's official members club, the Capreolus Club, have travelled to stalk deer during the second week of the season for red hinds. Nestled in the glen is the beautifully positioned and recently refurbished Downess House, which is home to club members for the entire week. Deer stalking forms a crucial part of the environmental management of this region, and recognising this, the current owner has employed the services of head stalker Colin, and there are few who understand the needs of this area better. Gilly to the Flemings since the age of 16, Colin is to all intents the Kincaid of the estate. Accompanying him and guiding club members onto the hinds is also Jason Doyle, who many may recognise from episodes of The Shooting Show. Day one and James is paired with Colin for a glorious day on the hill. Both stalker and guest traverse the spectacular Monroes surrounding the lodge. Stag and hind is encountered, but the hinds keep their distance. With lungs at bursting point, after a hard climb, eventually a suitable hind is located 200 yards above, and James settles in to take the first deer of the week. It's a perfect shot on the Yeld, and day one has finished on a high. Day two, and in the immortal words of Daniel Craig, a storm is coming. The clouds hang low on the Monroes and water rages off the hill as club member Jim takes a few test shots at the target. Today Jim is using a blaster in 6.5 by 55 calibre. The calibre is one of the greats, but in the Highlands, where deer are typically engaged at slightly longer ranges and with the calibre's slightly more pronounced trajectory, Jim sensibly elects to set his Swarovski scope for a 200-yard zero. Shooting hinds is crucial to any deer management plan. Left to reach high densities, the ground quickly begins to suffer, as do the hinds and calves, whose body weight and condition begin to deteriorate. And after a difficult climb in driving wind and rain, Jim makes two well-placed shots to dispatch a hind and follower, thereby further alleviating the pressure on the ground. It's been a demanding day and members of the club retire to the lodge to warm up. I've hunted all around the UK, Europe and Africa. However, in the words of Robert Burns, my heart is in the Highlands. The skies are often moody and the climate at best temperamental. However, the hunting, in what is one of Europe's last remaining wildernesses, is world class, and it is a credit to deer managers around Scotland that it has remained so for generations. In our next film, we remain with the Capreolus Club during its week-long trip to the majestic Glen Etive.